And good evening, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of ECC Boys High School Basketball. Tonight we're on the road with the Griswold Wolverines as we are in Lebanon, Connecticut for a ECC Division III versus Division IV matchup between the Griswold Wolverines and the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs. Mike Lenarski with you, along with the one and only Cam Stiniski on camera. Then, of course, an expert color commentary, the merch, Kevin Merchant. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Michael, how are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. So what's your synopsis on this game right here, Division III versus Division IV?
Well, I'll tell you what. We have two good basketball teams here. We have Griswold coming in, who's been just playing very, very well. You're in Division III. A couple of tough teams in that division, and they are coming in with a 10-2 record. And Lyman Memorial's coming in very respectful 8-4 record overall. They are 4-1 in Division IV, and they only trail the Wheeler Lions in that division. So they're fighting it out with Wheeler for the lead in Division IV.
I believe it was Wheeler's the only Division IV loss that they have.
Yeah, I believe so too. I believe so too. But Lyman comes in with a very respectful record tonight. They have a new head coach, Aaron Lorenzo, who kind of promised at the beginning of the season that they'd be better from their 2-18 record from last year, and they obviously are. They've turned that around quite phenomenally to be 8-4 right now. And I'll tell you what, I know for a fact that the Griswold team has not practiced since last Friday. So you never know. They could be a little bit rusty. We'll see what happens. And we can't go too much further, Mike, without talking about last Friday night's game.
What game was that?
Yeah, that happened to be. I've watched these Griswold kids come up through the system since 5th grade, and I would have to say that last Friday night against Killingly, a 52-41 win, was probably their biggest win of that group's high school career. That was a big win for them. Left them alone in Division III in first place, and dropped Killingly, the Killingly basketball team, to 2 games behind them. But that was a big deal.
Yeah, it was, and they've beaten them twice this year,
right?
Which is really, really cool.
Yep.
And I would be remiss if I didn't come out and say it. We wanted to be at that game last Friday night.
We sure did. We were all ready to be at that game. And we got some bad news near the end where the Killingly school would not allow us to go into the game, which kind of bummed us out. Obviously,
it was disheartening because we've always had a great professional relationship.
Yeah, it was just a little sad.
Yeah. So anyway, but we're here tonight, and that's what matters right now. As the Wolverines are getting ready to take on the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs, we're just about ready to go ahead, and they're making the opening announcements. Then they're going to go right ahead, of course, and. You know what I noticed? Killingly, did they have the kids read the statement? Okay, because in New London they did not.
That's right. Yeah, Killingly did.
Right. Oh, we're going to do the national anthem first.
Whoa.
You know, Merch, I don't know what it is. Ever since I was a little kid, there's something about the Star-Spangled Banner that just kind of got me pumped and ready for competition. All right, here come the starting lineups. Lucas Strain, Evan Merchant. Merchant knows something about him. Michael Strain, number 23, Christian Russell, and number 12, Jeff Souvenant. So they got some pretty heavy hitters in the starting lineup.
Yeah, they're consistent with last Friday night. This is the same starting five, and I'm sure they're coming out ready to play.
That's Kevin Botticello, sophomore. Jordan Chandler, a junior. Ryan Miller is a senior. Ben Darrow, who we know from baseball. Boy can hit, number 42. And then rounding it out, Jaden Lopez, who is a senior here at Lyman Memorial.
Yeah, Jaden Lopez and Ben Darrow, they share the captain's duties for the Lyman Bulldogs.
Any predictions, March?
Well,
No.
I think Griswold might pull us out in a squeaker. I don't know. We'll see. And they are going to do the ECC readings,
Right.
which has been pretty common this year. Only one school, I think.
London. Yeah, it was just New London that they actually just read it. They didn't have the students do it.
Mm-hmm.
Please set an example for everyone in attendance and represent your school the way it should be represented.
Kamani Velez is doing it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Tate has been doing it for most of the season.
Very nice reading voice, Mr. Velez.
There should be no negative speech or harassment towards players, other fans, coaches, or refs. We ask that there be no interaction between the fans and referees at all. Respectful changing chairs are welcome. The spectators must cheer for athletes, not against them. We will not tolerate any targeted comments towards specific players. Alcohol content will be left on the floor, and after the game, we will not accept negativity online. Any behavior in the stands that disrupts the game will not be tolerated.
Jaden Lopez for the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs. I mean, that's one of the things, Merch, that they've been really focusing on, especially in the last 2 or 3 years, is be a fan, not a fanatic.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple of situations in our broadcasting careers here where we've seen a couple of fanatics removed.
We've seen people
removed from the gymnasium.
Yeah.
So I think it's in my mind, I'm an old school guy. I think it's kind of sad that it has come to where the athletes have to actually go and request this of the fans. But I guess it's necessary these days, and it is what it is. And we have not seen any crazy things, although if you obviously saw in the news, there was an issue with Middletown and Weber there this past week, which is too sad.
Tier 6 brawl.
Ooh, awful.
All right, here we go. Souvenant gets it on over to Michael Strain, gets it over quickly to Evan Merchant. We're really close to the action.
We are. We could catch a couple of errant passes here tonight.
Yeah. I want to come in as a sub. Christian Russell passes down to Merch for 3, and just long. Souvenant picks up the rebound. They're going to set it back up again as Lucas Strain is calling the play. On over to Michael. Bounce pass to Lucas underneath, and almost nice save.
Nice save by Christian Russell there before it went over the half-court line.
0 for 2 from the field are the Wolverines between Lucas and Evan. And they're going to steal the ball, and Evan's going to get the ball. He's going to take it to the house.
Kind of like Merch let it off against Killingly. He had 8 points real quick in the first couple of minutes, and they were ahead 9-0 in that game.
Nice pass underneath to number 41,
Botticello.
But the Wolverines come down with the
his
rebound.
mom is actually selling snacks out here on the way in because she asked us if we would definitely mention his name.
Botticello?
Yep.
Botticello.
I don't know. She just said Kevin.
Kevin Botticello.
I'd say Botticello.
Hey, yo.
Makes you want to have a glass of wine, doesn't it?
Yeah, and cheese.
Of course. Little pepperoni and crackers.
Nice pass underneath to guess who? Botticello. Kevin for 2. So it seems like Griswold can, really in the first minute and a half have controlled the ball fairly well. Russell for 3. There you go.
That's Christian. That's Christian right on there. Right on cue.
When he finds his stroke,
Oh,
he'll
boy.
hit him. You remember the last? You know who the last person was I can remember that could hit him like that over and over?
CJ? I don't know who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, CJ Matson.
CJ Matson. Yeah.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, that kid, when he was on, it
The
was
one
just like
time
automatic.
what did he hit? Like 4 in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Kept stealing the ball and kept hitting threes. 5-2 Wolverines. It's early, and Lopez with a steal. And he's going to slow it up. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets that on over to Darrow, but a little too hot. Gets to Michael Strain. Into Lucas's hands. He's going to drive to the hoop. Kick it out to Christian Russell. 4-3. Look out. Uh-oh.
Mike, does it seem like does it seem like a smaller gym here? Is
It
the
does.
gym a little bit?
Russell to Murch on the steal, and looks like they're going to get a timeout.
It's the Christian and Evans show right now.
So far, 10-2.
But it just seems like, and maybe it's because we're so close to the court, but it seems like from half court you take 2 steps and you're, halfway to the opposite to the opponent's basket. It seemed like that to you?
It is.
Is it just me?
No. It does
Is it
seem
smaller court?
It's no. I don't think the court's small. I think our surroundings are small.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I definitely think.
Sure?
I think the court is fine, but
You do, huh? Wait, not much room between half court and top of that key. But hey, 10-2, good start for the Wolverines. After
you're going to argue that point, aren't
I'm
you?
not going to argue that point. After they haven't been on the court literally since last Friday night, other than pregame warm-ups, of course.
Gets it over half court with one pass from Lopez, and there's Darrow from the free throw line.
Nice shot by Ben Darrow there. Had an open shot, took it, and made it. I think that was deflected.
That was deflected, yeah. Bounce pass underneath.
Ooh.
Blocked by Murch as Chandler.
Yeah, I
Trying to get it to go.
thought he twisted an ankle on that, so I'm glad he didn't.
Russell from the free throw line.
Christian is a little bit hot right now.
12-4, Wolverines up ahead.
Christian with 8 points already.
And Christian's got that hot hand.
They're getting open under the hoop.
Botticello. Little ball fake. Then he was all alone. 12-6, Wolverines. Murch. Ooh, he's going to go for it, but pulled it back. Up to Suvenance. Up to Lucas at the top of the key. Back over to Murch. Little head fake. Going to give and go. But
nice move by Jeff Suvenance right there. Little fake and went right to the hoop. Perfect move. 14-6 with 4:15 left here in the first quarter.
Nice pass by Darrow and a floater by Miller. Didn't go. And Christian Russell's all alone. And didn't go. But
nice
follow by
follow by
Suvenance.
Jeff. They've just been kind of clicking on all cylinders here. I think it started last Friday night, and they're just continuing that tonight.
16-6, Wolverines. Miller puts it up no good. And then Michael and Botticello called for a jump ball. Michael passes it in to Lucas. Here we go, 16-6. Wolverines up by 10. 3 and change to go in the first. I think Suvenant's got a really sleek move to the hoop.
He does. And plus he's left-handed. And to be honest, there are a lot of left-handed kids you see on the court.
Yep.
So I think, everybody's used to guarding on defense a right-handed basketball player. And he takes that left hand and he can, as you say, slick move to the hoop.
They just called a foul on Lopez. No good rebound to Christensen, who's in the game. Owen Christensen. Oh, right on the line. That's an over and back. I was watching to see if he was going to do it. And he just enough over. It's one of those things that make coaches go nuts. And players, too, because they're like, oh, why did I do that?
It's because the court is so small, Michael.
Oh, stop it. Murch trying to get a look, but he's going to cross-court it over to Christian Russell, and they're going to call him for a travel.
Yeah, I took that one little jump step there, and one too many.
What do you think it's going to be like at Woodstock Academy? And they usually play us very, very tough. And they're not having the best year. Lopez, ball was deflected, tried to get it to Botticello. Look at Jeff, just a little dipsy-do dunkaroo. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he was protecting the ball on that and made a nice move to the basket to get fouled.
It's going to be on Christensen. Yep. It's going to be the first foul from the junior, Owen Christensen. Puts Suvenance at the line. 16-6 is the score. Make it, well, he misses the first. Jeff is usually pretty solid from the free throw line.
Jeff's actually only shooting 42% from the free throw line. You must be watching other games.
I don't
games.
know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Trying to
It's
give
all right.
the kid
You know.
props.
Hey, there you go.
Look at that. See what I tell you.
So he moved that.
He's hitting 50%
He
today.
moved that up. Yeah, he did. He is. Yeah.
Traveled.
Yeah, Botticello. With one extra little stutter step there that
Tommy Matson is
Turn the
into the
ball
game.
over.
Christian Russell goes out. Murch comes back in. 2:28 to go in the first. Tommy was hot a couple of nights ago. Not the game before.
Murch can't find that three again.
The game before Killingly. There's Tommy for three. Suvenance comes up.
Nice rebound by Jeff Suvenance.
Do you see the difference, Murch, tonight?
Yeah.
They're running the boards. They're owning the boards. They didn't run or own the boards against New London, and that's where they lost the game. But their defense is a lot hotter now.
Ooh.
Michael trying to fight to get it up there.
Michael's a beast. Michael is just so tough in there. God, I love watching that kid play. Jacob too. Lucas too. But Michael's really tough on the boards. Rebound by Murch, gets it back over to Michael.
19-6. Wolverines up by 3. Michael powers to the hoop. Got to draw the foul.
I think it might have been on Darrow. Could be wrong.
Is that Lopez again?
I guess it was on Botticelli.
No. You're right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's his first foul. Did Michael hit that first one? I think he did. Let's see.
Puts the score at 21-6 with just a minute and 18 to go here in the first quarter.
Bendero a little too hard off the backboard.
Floater by Tommy Matson off the rim.
Yeah. Minute to go in the first. All Wolverines.
Other than being a lot of control, that was a really nice drive right there. I have to tell you by Jaden Lopez.
It would have been pretty if that fell. Romeo Milbury into the game for Lyman.
51 seconds, 21-6 Griswold. They're kind of owning this first quarter.
This turnaround jumper from
nice
Chandler.
move by Chandler, but didn't fall.
Oof. Strain to strain. He wasn't even looking for it. I don't think Jacob was looking for that to come at him that Lucas threw to him.
Might hold it here for the last 32 seconds.
Give and go there.
Nice
He's all
give
by
and go.
himself, yeah. Lucas for 2.
That's his
23
first
to
2 of the
6.
night. About 10 seconds here.
Lopez for 3. No good. Here come the Wolverines. 5 seconds ago, maybe one more shot. And he's going to almost got the foul, but Lucas couldn't draw it, but that's going to do it for the first. So the Wolverines, Merch, pretty much
yeah, they haven't
in
they're not
charge.
skipping a beat or missing a beat since last Friday night. Right now, they're kind of running the floor just the way we want to. They're getting great rebounds, getting great position, and you got Christian Russell hitting all kinds of shots. Him and Jeff.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back at Lyman Memorial High School. The Wolverines commanding lead, 23 to 6.
Yeah, they've just come out smoking here, and just everything's working right now. They're making good passes, take good shots, and they're able to defend the Bulldogs under the hoop.
I have yet to call a game here at Lyman where Griswold won.
I've yet to call a game here at Lyman until tonight.
Huh? Lopez for 3.
Ooh.
In and out. And the Wolverines are going to get the rebound with Merchant getting it up to Lucas. Christian for 3. Suvanat's all over the board. Gets it. Bounce pass to Merch. Going to drive, kick back, jumper. Couldn't go. Christensen with the rebound. That's a hot pass. Going to go out of bounds and down to the nurse's room.
Then the nurse's office?
I don't know. Could be.
Could be.
Could be the cafeteria.
Could be a janitor's closet.
$23 to 6.
Good crisp passes here by Griswold. Nice rebound by Merch. Back out to Lucas.
They're just going to keep feeding Christian. And why not? If he's going to keep hitting them, that's 11 points in the first half so far for Christian Russell. Wolverines up by 20. Oh, Michael almost with a steal. And his mom got the ball. I like that.
26 to 6 here. It's 6:48 left to go here in the second quarter before halftime.
They're just owning it underneath.
Christian was just being kind.
You think so?
Yeah, I wanted Lucas to get a couple more points. Nice drive by Jaden Lopez, and didn't fall
They
for
can't
him.
get anything to fall right now. I mean, they're just having a hard time. Then you got Merch.
Nice pass.
For 2.
Nice pass by Christian Russell to Merch right into the hoop. These kids share the ball so well. They're always looking for the open man. That's like I think 3/4 of their success here this year.
Lucas was just to get robbed in and out. Botticello with the rebound. Here comes Lyman. They just can't find anything to fall, but that one just fell right into Suvanance's arms. But the pass ended up Chandler, and here comes Lyman right on back. Nice bounce pass underneath. Christensen for 2. 30 to 8.
Oh,
to Suvanant's underneath. Jeff's got 9. 32-8. Lopez for 3. In and out. They're
I'll
just
tell
having
you,
horrible luck right now.
Jane has had a couple of them in and out
I
already.
know. You'd think they're going to fall.
Like halfway down and pops out.
Yeah.
Good looks at the hoop. Nice shot. It just won't fall for him. Nice pass, though, by him to
Botticello. He's got 6. He's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. 32-10. Wolverines by 22. Suvanants to Murch. Quick pass.
They are moving the ball so crisply, aren't
Yeah.
they? Aren't they passing really well? Looking for the open guy.
And they're anticipating. It's like they know where the ball's going to go. 2
Well,
players ahead of them.
You know, I guess after you played together this long, you kind of know where everybody is.
For 2. Lucas with 6.
That's 6 for Lucas, yep.
Lopez says, oh, I thought he was going to take it to the house, but he lost it. Up ahead to Murch. He's all by himself, and he's
That was a nice shot by Murch because he might have gotten fouled, but nothing else was deflected on the way up, so he was able to kind of squeeze that into the hoop.
I think that's one of those ones you're just not going to call when you're in the first
Oh
half.
yeah, and again, maybe he didn't get fouled, probably did deflect, but he was able to kind of get it over the rim anyway. Oh boy! Oh, nice shot.
Nice move by Chandler.
It's his first 2 on the night.
Russell just counts it back.
That was only a 2 by Christian. That's odd, huh?
All right, timeout on the court. We're going to take a timeout as well. Wolverines up 38-12, 3:21 to go in the first half. You're watching ECC Basketball on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
We're back here at Lyman Memorial High School. Look at all the banners here. I mean, quite a history of athletics here at Lyman Memorial.
The old QVC days, they very, very successful.
We shall not forget Colton Bender.
Nope.
Graduated in 2016, drafted by the San Diego Padres.
We watched that boy play some great baseball.
Tommy Matson from NBA. Oh, jeez. Tommy from...
That was a bomb.
That was from Hebron.
That was a bomb. Tommy's another guy. He gets hot and could hit 3-4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
CJ's younger brother, obviously.
And he just stole the ball and he's got it back.
Nice pass.
Murch for 3.
He cannot hit an outside shot.
Rubino into the game for the Wolverines. Wolverines still controlling the ball.
Tommy.
Why not?
Ooh, hit the supports.
Yep.
41-12 here with 2:08 left to go before halftime.
For 3. Nope. Jacob with the rebound. Carmelo.
Nice
Curtis.
rebound by Jacob Strain there. He kind of ripped the ball off the rim.
A couple of JV kids in there right now with Rubino and Curtis. 29-point Wolverine lead, and we're still in the first half.
I'll tell you what, Kincaid Rubino is starting to get a lot more varsity time, and he's been making the most of it. He played great against oh boy.
Subanov taking it to
He played some quality minutes against Killingly when he was in last Friday. So Kincaid's been stepping up his game and playing really, really well for the Wolverines.
Wolverines by 31. 43-12. Darrow and a little bit too hot over to Miller, and it goes out of bounds.
Was tipped by Tommy Matson. Jeff goes out and Josh Turner comes in.
No good. And Turner comes in and gets a rebound. So you got Turner, Rubino, Matson.
Mello. You got Mello Curtis out there.
And Jacob.
Carmelo, yep. I have a feeling that that we're going to see a lot of the Griswold JVs in the second half. 25 seconds to go, 43-12 here. 25 seconds in the first half. The foul on Tommy Matson as Darrow was trying to drive down the lane. It's his first. And that was the team's first as well. First foul for Griswold with 15 seconds left to go in the half.
Darrow hits the first. And he gets them both. 4 points for Darrow. 43-14. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Tommy kicks it out to Mello for three. No good. Matson throws it up and almost. And Turner almost tried to kick it in too. So, well, we played one half, Merch.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking that, like I said a few minutes ago, I think the JVs for Griswold are going to get a lot of second half playing time.
I think you are right. One half in the books. It's been all Wolverines here in Lebanon, Connecticut at Lyman Memorial High School. Kevin Merchant, Mike Minarski, and, of course, Cam Staniski on the camera. We'll be back for the second half in a couple of minutes right here on SNSN.
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend ensuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback Checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback Checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
All right, we are I want to go ahead and thank all of our sponsors right here at SNSN. They're the ones that make it possible for us to come out and carry these games for you. The Jewett City Savings Bank, Griswold Dental, Burns Insurance, Burns in Daysville and in Norwich, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, CertaPro Painters of Southeastern Connecticut, CIRAC, which is all about drug and gambling prevention. Check them out at CIRAC, that's SERACCT.com. Griswold Pride. Pride, of course, stands for the Partnership to Reduce the Influence of Drugs for Everyone. GriswoldPride.org. Check it out. Kevin Trahan and the Trahan Insurance Agency, Allstate Insurance, in Central Village. And, of course, Dean's Corner Diner, right on Main Street, the corner of Main Street and Ashland Street. And should we not forget, of course, the kind folks over at Highway Campers on Route 12 in Plainfield. So Merch, round one in the books. It's been all Wolverines.
Yeah, I think the Wolverines just came out like they hadn't missed a beat since last Friday, and they're just passing the ball really well. They're finding the open man all the time, getting good hoops. Christian hits a bunch of shots. Jeff hits a bunch of shots, and they're just clicking on all cylinders here, and they're just playing really well at the moment.
So 43-14 is your score at the half. And I'm just going to run down the scores. Lucas Strain with 6 points. Michael Strain with 2, a couple of free throws in the first quarter. Tommy Matson, he's got 3. Hit 1 bomb in the second quarter. Evan Merchant has 8. Jeff Suvanot's 13, who leads the team. And then Christian Russell, who was pretty much okay. What did I do wrong?
I think Jeff has 11, Michael, and Christian has 13.
Did I?
Sure. I think.
No. Either or you, because you're pretty good at this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeff has 11 and Christian's got 13.
So what I did is I gave somebody a bucket.
You might have given.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
I think.
Oh, come on, you're pretty good at that. I'll check the book at the end. And we're also going to get the measurements on this court.
Okay, you do that. Then Google it.
So what do you have?
I have
13 for Christian.
Jeff with 11, 7 in the first quarter, 4 in the second.
All right, there we go.
And I have Christian with 8 in the first quarter and 5 in the second for 13. That's what I have. I could be way off.
Well, oh no, there we go. Now for Lyman, as far as scoring, Jordan Chandler has 2 points. Owen Christensen with 2. Bendero with 4. And Botticello with 6. I got the thumbs up.
Yeah, I think we're in sync. Up. I think we're in sync on that one.
I think so. Halftime. Here we are at Lyman Memorial High School. The Wolverines are back on the court, getting ready for the second half of action.
Not much to talk about down in that locker room after that first half. I think he said, "Hey, take a drink of water and get back on the court."
Yeah, they were pretty quick to come back out. So
for as quick as I've ever seen them, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. You're right. I was actually thinking they did come out very, very fast.
But I tell you what, at the Killing game last Friday, I think it was about 30 seconds left in halftime before both teams came back on the court. They both had some discussions with their coach at halftime last Friday night.
You were on the edge of your seat during that game, weren't you?
Well, because you know what happened? Griswold went out too fast. They didn't go out too fast. They went out so fast, and they built up a lead. You know what happens when those things happen? You get too far ahead. You get a little complacent, and they've been known to play very, very well at times, and then lose that edge and lose that lead. Yeah. And even at halftime, they were leading by 9. And I looked over at my wife, Lori, and I said, I'm not comfortable. I am not comfortable. And then they came back. They came out in the second half, and Killingly got it down to 5. And I think Coach Molesky hit the nail on the head when he said it had to do with poise. They showed their senior poise throughout that game and throughout the second half and did not let Killingly come back. Yeah. Even with, superstar Yanni Barabo, Johnny Kazantzis, who torched them the first game that they played. He hit 4 or 5 threes in a row, and they played such good defense. And I have to give credit to Michael Strain and Jacob Strain, who played Yanni. And when Yanni Barabo scores only 14 points when he's, averaging about 24 a game, I'm going to guess that was huge for the Wolverines. And Michael was picking Yanni up 2 feet into the backcourt. I mean, Yanni didn't even have the ball, and he was guarding him within 6 inches. You know, he was just guarding Yanni Barabo the whole time. And those 2 Strain kids did a great job on him. And, you know, between that and they came out quick with Evan scoring, I think, 8 out of the first 9 points. They were leading 9-0. I think the combination of those 2 things was enough to, you know, to keep that game on Griswold's side.
One of the things that I think we've been waiting for as far as this Wolverine team is that 4 years ago, they ran everything undefeated in the middle school.
Right.
And we knew these kids were going to come
Right.
up, all of them together. And they did.
Yeah.
And they stuck together.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, I think, you know, they had a couple of those middle school games and middle school championships where those were huge games for those kids. But in their high school careers, I absolutely believe that last Friday night against Killingley, in a big game situation, that was the best game that they have played as high schoolers. I just think they just put it all together, and they weren't going to lose.
I think after this year, because we're losing, Griswold's losing 8 seniors this year. I think the next couple of years are going to be tough. Now, the point I was trying to make is that over the last couple of years, same thing with the junior. I mean, the 8th graders. Yeah. So there's another wave, and you know what? You know what's really gonna take off next year. And I think they're gonna have one of the best years they've had in a long time, and for more than just one reason, is the Wolverine football team. The Wolverine football team has. So, for example, Griswold youth football is a juggernaut. There are so many kids.
They've just been running through everyone in youth football.
Yeah, an absolute juggernaut, and they have a feeder system for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. It's funny how the cycles come, huh?
Yeah.
Because, you know, a couple of years ago, you know, it's Griswold Wheeler football, which is kind of hard or odd to say maybe, but it's the Griswold Wheeler football team.
Yep.
But, you know, 2 years ago, you know, they were at the bottom, you know, as far as wins and losses and confidence in the team and things like that. And it just goes in cycles. And I tell you what, as you say, I have not seen the youth teams play, but all I've heard is that the Griswold team is going to be really good next couple of years.
Yeah, and I think for more than just the obvious reason that they're going to have some wonderful players on their team, and they've got an influx of kids that are coming in next year. One, I mean, there's one that's going to end up being I don't want to say names right now, just because of, you know, it's a lot of pressure on a
because
kid.
Yeah, we could be all wrong.
Yeah, but
but you just see the quality of the kids coming up, and the records of the teams of the Griswold youth teams, and they have just, you know, had some couple of great seasons here, and they're gonna be good.
And then you know, we've got that referendum coming up in Griswold on the 1st. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, because we could very well have a brand new turf field, and that's going to be another variable.
How long are they saying that was going to take, Michael? Oh, nice way to start that second half with Jaden Lopez driving to the hoop for 2. That was a good shot.
Murch from the corner for 3.
He is just not hitting those outside shots yet.
Put it this way, Murch. If the referendum is voted in favor on February 1st, the Wolverines for the next, there's a foul on the Wolverines. It's like Botticello's going to go to the line. And that is on Souvenance. That's his first. Botticello with the first. So if the referendum goes good by the through the summer, they'll get it done. They'll be playing on it. They'll be playing on it in the fall.
Less than a year, they're going to do this thing, huh?
It'll take 3 months. It'll only take 3 months to put this thing in.
Yeah.
Russell for 3.
A rare miss by Christian.
Lopez. I have hiccups.
Oh. I actually thought he was going to have that steal, but instead he committed a foul. Team second here in the second half.
It's Christian's first foul.
Oh, nice steal by
Suvanants.
Jeff. Guess what's going to happen now?
And he missed.
Oh,
A little too much showtime right there. And he's going to hear it. And he's going to hear it.
he's actually chucking a little himself there.
Look at Evan. He's on there too. Lyman with the ball back 43-17. Underneath to Botticello.
Nice fake there by Kevin Botticello. Leading scorer.
He's got 9 points. He's got 9 of the 19. Russell driving. Thought Suvanants was going to take the 3, but no, he's going to kick it out to Murch. Out to Russell. Nice little fake. Puts it up, in and out. And the Wolverines have gone a little cold.
See, Murch has got a bandage on his right hand. I don't know if he his thumb is injured, maybe around his wrist and his thumb.
Botticello.
Nice moving. Nice move underneath the basket. He's only a sophomore. He's only a sophomore. Kevin Botticello is going to be a force here in another year or so.
43-21. Lyman Memorial ticking away at that lead. There's still a lot of basketball to go. This game is not over. Lucas to Murch for 3.
He
has not been able to hit from 3 yet.
Nope.
Lopez, count it for 3.
43-24.
Here come the Bulldogs. And the crowd getting into it. The ref is not the 6th player. And the Wolverines are a little razzled here. And they're going to get some wholesale changes right now. It's 5 in, 5 out. As Jacob comes back in, Kincaid Rubino, Carmelo Curtis, Tommy Points, and Josh Turner. Darrow looking for something, couldn't get anything. He was being swarmed. Miller threw up a little bit of an air ball there.
Nice drive to the hoop by Jacob Strain.
It's his first 2 points of the game. 45-24.
And the crowd gets back in its seat. Their seat.
Lyman has come out with an 11-2 run.
Tell you what.
Make it a 13-2 run to start off the second half.
That young man has some moves. Under the hoop. Reminds me of Adama Sanogo a little bit.
And the Wolverines have turned it over. Now the lead is still
12-2 run here for Lyman in the start of the second half. I guess that extra time in the locker room helped them. Here's another 2.
14-2 run for Lyman to come out in the second half. The lead is down to 17. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, this game is not over.
And they're getting a lot of support from the crowd now as well.
Jacob is the only one with any points here in the second half of the Wolverines, and he just gets another bucket.
Nice drive by Jake.
47-28. Look out, Lopez for three. He's got 8 in the third quarter alone. The lead is 16. They keep chipping away. Kincaid Rubino with a little jumper for 2. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? 3 threes in the third for Lopez. He's got 11 in the third alone. Tommy for 3. I guess we're gonna go ahead and trade threes right now. Miller tried to go to the hoop. He got fouled. It's on Tommy Matson.
It's Tommy's second.
Miller misses the first. And misses the second, but Botticello's going to put it back in. Botticello and Lopez have come out of the locker room ready to go.
He's smoking. Nice save by Kate Rubino.
And they get a timeout, and probably a good timeout because here come the Bulldogs. And again, it's still a 16-point lead, but it was a 29-point lead.
Yeah, crazy.
So here come the Bulldogs.
They've come out on fire here, and Griswold again. I don't know if they're a little complacent or.
We're going to have to wait and see. We'll take a quick break ourselves. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters have the power. The power of showing up on time and fully caffeinated. The power of estimates that aren't guesstimates. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. And of knowing our corals from our crimsons. The power of making neighbors jealous every time. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Okay, we are back here at Lyman Memorial High School where the Bulldogs are making a run.
22-9 run here in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third. 52-36 Griswold.
Now Griswold's still up by 16, but they're chipping away. For 3, in and out for Jacob. Curtis with the rebound to Kincaid to Tommy for 3. Front rims it. Botticello with the rebound. Big boy had little Carmelo Curtis all over him. Lopez for 3. Almost. He's got a hot hand right now. Chandler tried to alley-oop, but he got fouled, so he's going to go to the line. Is it going to be on, is it
Turner? I think Josh Turner.
Josh Turner.
It's his first. You have to give these Lyman Bulldogs a heck of a lot of credit here.
Yeah, you're not kidding, man.
They're not giving in, not giving up at all here against this.
They came out in the second half and they're smoking it. Turner comes down with the rebound as Chandler misses both free throws. Tommy looking for somebody to throw to. He finally finds Jacob and gets it right back. Back to Jacob. Over to Kincaid. Curtis on the baseline to Kincaid. Curtis going to bring it back out.
I wouldn't have thought this at halftime, but I have a feeling that Coach Molesky's going to have his starting 5 back in there at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
And Lyman not letting them get through. Tommy almost traveled there.
Nice
pass down. And he still gets it for Tommy for 3. Tommy has 9. 55-36. Wow. That kid will not be denied.
Wow. He's tough under there.
He's got 11 in the third.
Carmelo Curtis for 3.
Okay, all right. The lead back up to 20. Darrow was going to take it, but he drove to the hoop, kicks it back out. Darrow almost at the rebound. It gets out of his hand. Turner kicks it out to Kincaid Rubino. 8 seconds to go. Tommy. And the ball is stolen by Lopez. And that's going to be the end of the third. So, Kevin, we had a little bit of Rock'em Sock'em Robots there.
Well, I'll tell you what, the
very exciting.
Lyman Bulldogs are not rolling over. They're not going down easy here.
They're not going pause up, man. I'm telling you right now, they are.
They had a great third quarter.
I mean, just look at it. I mean, Jaden Lopez, 11 points in the third, as well as Botticello.
He also had 11 in the third here.
So very, very good. They came out of the locker room and, good for them. Good on them. I love it when, you have student athletes that, seem to have, a mountain to climb, and then they come out and then they start climbing.
Tell you what, no giving up on
There's
the Lyman side.
No giving up. And that's good. Game's not over. It's not over at all. All right, we got the fourth quarter. Here we go. You ready, Mike?
I'm ready, Mike.
All right, Jewett City Savings Bank, thank you very much. Griswold Dental, Burns Agency, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, CertaPro Painters, CIRACCT.org, Griswold Pride, GriswoldPride.org, the Trahan Agency, Allstate Insurance, Dean's Corner, and, of course, Highway Campers on Route 12 in Plainfield. They're the ones. Please patronize them. Please shop at their businesses or their services, because they're the ones that are supporting high school sports.
As I thought, we have the starting 5 back in for the Wolverines. 58-38, 20-point lead. Christian Russell misses that 3-point attempt.
While we got, on a turnover, I just want to say one of the things that is, is really cool is that the Jewett City Savings Bank, as well as Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank and the Burns Agency, a portion of what their budget is that they spend goes to the Griswold Wolverine Athletic Department. Jeff, this is pass to Russell, but he's going to bring it out to Murch. Well, Michael was going to take that rare 3, but nah, he's going to drive and gets a couple.
Nice move by Michael straight to the hoop.
60-38.
Lucas with a little shove as Lopez was going by him. That's his first foul.
Lopez. Why not? Let's just pick up where we left off.
Looks automatic, didn't it?
Yeah. Smooth stroke for another 3. That's 4 threes in a row. And look at this. The Bulldogs with a steal. And the Wolverines get it right back. Jeff, he opts for the layup this time.
Yeah.
Jeff with 13. Lead back up to 21. Lopez, where was the foul there? I could have sworn.
Yeah, there was not. Apparently.
I think Jeff got away with a foul there.
Tommy Matson coming in to replace Lucas Strain. Nice feed by Michael to Jeff underneath.
Michael puts it up. It was kind of a Hail Mary kind of shot.
62-41 here. Griswold in the lead with a little under 6 minutes to go.
Darrow gets it out to Christensen. Chandler drives to the hoop, but hits it off the side of the backboard. And here we go. They're struggling for the ball, and Lyman comes up with it. Chandler, not sure what he tried to do with that one.
A little back and forth here, Michael.
Yeah. Tommy for three.
Ooh.
Tommy with 12, 4 3-points. 4 3-point shots.
Took that from the bench.
Yeah. Lead back up to 24. Just let these two boys go. Just let them go. Lopez again. Tommy says, okay. Why not? Your turn.
That was further out than the last one. 68-44, 4:42 remaining in the game. Tommy, shoot.
Half court, Tommy. Half court.
Oh.
Suvanot's got his own rebound. Again, too tough. Too hard, both shots. A little extra adrenaline in those. See if Lopez will take one for half court to one-up Tommy points here. Look at this. Oh, I wanted that to go.
Close,
really
too. That was close.
Up ahead to Murch. He gets fouled.
Ooh.
It's going to be,
go.
Yeah, it's going to be on Lopez. Not a lot of fouls called tonight.
No. Makes the game go by a little faster.
Yep, they're letting them roll. Yeah, I mean, we're in the fourth, and this game is only an hour old.
Yeah.
Murch for two. Here's the first one. Tell us about Murch and his free shooting acumen.
Excuse me?
How well is he doing?
Murch coming in at 76%. He's 29 for 38. Has by far the most made foul shots. Christian Russell has the highest percentage at 87%. And Murch hits two for two. Gives him, I think, 10 points on the night.
I think you're right, Murch. Oh, wait a minute. Murch. Weird.
I'm right? Oh, I'm right?
Here, Cole, okay, you got to reach in there on Jordan Chandler, the junior. Under 4 to go in the ball game. Wolverines have brought the lead back up to 26.
Tommy's got it going on here.
That was partially blocked, too.
Yeah.
And that ball's going to go green because that was off of Botticello underneath.
That young man has played a terrific game here for Lyman tonight, along with Jaden Lopez. And 3:40 to go with Griswold starters still in the game other than Tommy. Oh, Christian hits a three.
Yeah, that was just a sweet stroke right there.
He's got such a smooth shot.
29 is the lead once again. And Christian now has 16.
Nice drag to the hoop. I think that was on Michael.
So give Lopez the bucket. And you're right. It's on Michael.
That's his first, I think.
Yes.
Here comes some reserves here for Griswold.
Murch all alone.
And still can't hit it.
But Michael's right there to pick it up and put it in. 75-46. Now it's starting to look. We have some subs coming in for the Wolverines. Jacob Strange coming in. Kozlowskis is coming in. Carmelo. Ryan Tate in for the first time tonight, as well as Kincaid Rubino.
$2:50 to go here in the game tonight.
Kincaid trying to drive, kicks it out to Ryan Tate. Got away with the travel there.
Oh. Jacob hits a three.
Jacob with three. He did get away. Ryan did get away with the travel.
Yeah,
there.
I think so too. Give Jacob Strange 7 on the night.
Biggest lead of the night, 32.
Two minutes left.
They're playing tough. Rubino with the steal. And he's going to take it all the way. No good. Ryan Tate went ahead over to Chandler, and they kind of almost knocked heads, but they did not. Aiden Cutter in for the first time. Aiden, a freshman. Number 25. Nice clean block there by Ryan Tate. Cutter can hit the three. So can Carmelo, as we saw.
Aiden Cutter has had some highlights here in some recent games. He's
Yeah.
played very, very well on the JV side.
Kozlowskis gets it bumped, but he gets it right back. Thought Cutter was going to hit it. Thought he was going to roll with it. Rubino from just inside the top of the key. No good. Nobody really went for that rebound. But look at that. Kozlowskis gets the layup. And he's going to go to the line.
That was a nice feed by Carmelo Curtis to Caden on that.
It was on Christensen.
Just about a minute to go here. 80-46 Griswold.
And the Wolverines get it right on back. And Aiden Cutter all by himself and misses the bunny. But Kozlowskis is there, and he misses it.
And it almost went down the nurse's office.
Or the janitor's closet. See, this table's pretty good, isn't it, once it gets in there?
What is?
It's perfect, this table.
Yeah, table's great. Only took us 45 minutes to.
It looks like this is going to be pretty much the swan song here. 30 seconds to go. Wolverines up by 34. But I got to tell you, the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs made one heck of a run in the third.
They sure did. They had a 22-9 third quarter. They came out of the locker room ready to play. They did a great job. And the Wolverines kind of regrouped.
Tate gets his first foul. This is Connor Hawkins into the game for the first time. We also have an Ethan Apicelli is in there. And Hawkins sinks one. James Apicelli. Let's see who else we got out there. Owen Christensen for Lyman. And Jordan Chandler. And Romeo Milbury. 7 seconds. They're just going to hold it. Might not go for the steal. And the block at the end. We got the heebie-jeebies in the third. we're going to go ahead and we will rehash the game in just a second. Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield and East Lyme.
And we're back here at Lyman Memorial, where the Griswold Wolverines win 80-47. The 80-47 is the end of that's the final score tonight. Jaden Lopez, 19 points, led all Bulldogs. And I'll tell you right now, Merch, 19 points, they all came in the second half for Jaden Lopez.
Yeah, 11 in the third quarter and 8 in the fourth quarter, and he was hitting some shots.
And, you know, him and Tommy Matson, they were like trading threes for a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Tommy was, and each time one of them came down to the opponent's side of the court, he was out two more feet. He stepped 2 more feet out, so Tommy stepped 4 more feet out. Then Jaden came down and was out 6 feet from his previous shot. So they were putting some bombs up there. No, I didn't know what I was going to say. I saw you writing something. I thought you were writing a note.
Oh, no, I'm just kind of going.
No, Lopez and Tommy Matson. Tommy Matson ended up with 15 points, by far his highest game of the season for point scoring. Leading scorer for the Wolverines was Christian Russell with 16. And the other, Jeff Subinats with 13. And to round out the players in double figures, Evan Merchant had 10.
Did you see Tommy?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, 15 points.
15
5
points.
threes.
Yeah.
As far as Lyman, what about that? What about Botticello, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Kid's a sophomore.
Yeah, Kevin Botticello, or whatever it's Kevin. The only Kevin on the team.
He's solid under the hoop, man. I'll tell you. You know, I saw it right in the first. You know, he had some smooth moves underneath the hoop, and I didn't know how much of a force he was going to be because the Wolverines were just really, really strong, especially in the first half. But Botticello it could have been his game. You imagine if Botticello and Lopez were that strong in the first half?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, both of those kids came ready to play here in this third quarter. And, they gave it a run. And Griswold was just able to hold them off and come back and regroup a little bit after they went down 22-9 in the third quarter. And, come away with a pretty convincing win.
Okay, that's the was it 80 to
47.
80 to 47, a 33-point victory. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining us here on SNN tonight. Tomorrow night we have Woodstock Academy in Woodstock.
Potentially, because,
depending.
The weather does not look that terrific for the northern part of the state, including northeastern Connecticut. So it's possible that that game, as this game was last night, tomorrow night's could be postponed as well. And who knows if they'll try to play it Thursday. Griswold is back home on Friday night against a resurging Bacon Academy team. I'll tell you what, Bacon Academy has been playing some good basketball lately. And Friday night's game is not going to be a pushover for the Griswold Wolverines by any means. But tomorrow night, hopefully, or Thursday night, they'll be away at Woodstock, and we will be there, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Whatever night it is, it doesn't matter.
Whatever it is, we'll be there.
Yep.
We'll be there. All right, 80 to 47, final score for Merch. Cameron, I'm Mike. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the morning show, 80 to 47. You've been watching ECC Basketball on SNSN. Good night, all.